Hey guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. So today, we are going to be playing The Sims 4 again, as usual. It's the thing that I do on my channel. You probably already know that if you're new here. I am Emmy. You can call me Amelia. Yeah, so subscribe if you're new. I would really like that. That's great support. And if you want to see more videos, turn on that little post notification bell to get notified when I post new videos. So today I'm going to be teaching you how to do house layouts. Whoop, we just yeeted there for a second. So yeah, I'm going to start off with some hacks. So let's get on with it. So the first hack is turning the grid on and off, and the way you do that is you press G, and that should turn it off, and then you just press it again to turn it on. And yeah, I'm gonna turn it off because I don't really like the grid. Then the second hack is whatever category you're in, you can press B to go to the wall section. So let's just say we go into the furniture and we go to like electronics, then we forgot to put down a wall. You press B and it goes straight to here without even moving your mouse. So that is just great. This isn't really a build hack, but there's this little key on your keyboard, and when you're in player live mode, that's like direction arrows, so it's a direction to the right and a direction to the left. That's the key, and then when you press it, it goes like this, so you can take photos, and you can press C to take a screenshot, and then you just press it again to get out of that, and you can see that I made a screenshot. Now back to building. I just thought I'd give that a hack because it's pretty useful. So another hack that I actually have is to make objects bigger. So to make objects bigger, say we just get this. To make them bigger, there are these keys like brackets. There's two different ones. So one is for making an object bigger. You have to be holding it. So you can make it bigger, and you can make it smaller. So yeah, and then there's also one where you can rotate it. They're the like V's that are on the side. It's also where the dot and the comma are. So you can turn the object. And yeah, those are pretty useful. And another thing is a cheat that you can use. And it is, the way you do it is you just go Control Shift C and you open the cheat bar. And then you do testing cheats true. And it should work, but I don't know. There's something wrong with my PC today, so it might not work, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it's not really working today, but I promise you that it works, and I'm not lying. But yeah, it works. I don't know why it's not working today. But yeah, you might have to be in live mode. Maybe, but I'm not sure. Anyway, so you don't have to use move objects, but I like to use it sometimes. Anyway, let's get on and do the layout. So, depending on the house, your layout, like, it's really just depends what you like. But sometimes, like, our layouts might be what we like, but sometimes they're just not very nice or pleasant to look at. So I'm just gonna go into my gallery and show you a few of the builds that I've done in the past that I don't really like and I regret doing. But so I'm gonna include custom content because I used to use a lot of build custom content in the past, and I don't really anymore. So let's just go way down. You'll see some weird stuff here. But let's see. As you can see, I've used a lot of custom content and weird stuff. So, okay, this house. Oh my goodness. This is horrible. First of all, look at these windows over here. And what is this? Then, yeah. No, as you can tell, this is really not good. Oh, I think this was the one color challenge, the gray one color challenge. Wow, it's horrible. Okay, let's look at another one. Okay, this one, I can also tell straight away, like, what is this? And it's not symmetrical either, and there's fence all around. Not very great. Yeah, as you can see, it's just a block. It's just a big block. As you can see, the inside is just a big block as well. And that's what I used to do. I just used to make all of the rooms just big cubes, and it was horrible. And I am sorry for the dog noises in the back, but my dog is going crazy. It's probably a cat or something. Sorry. We won't want to get mad at her, but yeah, sorry about that. Anyway, so I have some houses. I'm sorry, I'm sick. This is not a house. This I think is a vet. Yeah. So as you can see, even at the vet, it's horrible. Yeah. So there's some houses. This is a house that I just renovated. There are some houses that I actually kind of like proud of. Like, they're decent. Like, this is pretty good. But as you can still see, they're blocks. It's still blocks. And that's kind of like what I'm trying to avoid lately. So this is not only a learning experience for you, it's also for me, because I'm trying to get better at building as well. And also a thing that I find helps with like houses for beginners is don't make it very cluttered, because when you make it look very cluttered, it's like even hard to play it. And it's better to just, like, you know, have it really spacious and just a few items, just the basics and a few decorations. And what I like to do, it's been making my game a lot more interesting, is actually adding in the Sims creations. Instead of decorating the whole house and then not taking pictures and putting them up on the walls and stuff, you know. So when I started taking down a lot of the decorations and putting up what the Sims actually made, it made the house feel like a lot more like life, like in real life, and it just made it the gameplay feel a lot nicer, and just like, I don't even know how to explain it. Just, it felt like you're having a better experience, and yeah, it's just a lot better. So yeah, and I'm also finding talking to you guys now a lot easier. I don't know why, but before, if you couldn't tell, I was really bad at talking with the camera. Well, not a camera, but like on video, and now I'm getting a lot better, and it's not just silence. So yeah, and my dog is barking again. Anyways, we're going to start with the layout. Now, what I is, at first, I might just take this and I just make a block at first. And then you just have this, and then I kind of make it smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller until it's just this little cube. And then I see what size, because sometimes it looks like small but it's big, or it looks big but it's small, and it's just different. So I just get a bed to compare, like just a decent size. Okay, so this would, yeah, this is a good size. Okay, so what you would like to do is start either from like a hallway or start from like an entry room. Now, some people have entry rooms, some people don't. But for example, I don't. So we're just gonna make a regular little house. So yeah, this video is gonna be in 2 parts because I feel like it's gonna be really long, and I want this video to be about like 20 minutes. So yeah. Anyways, we're just going to narrow this down since we're making a hall, and then just get a staircase. Also, something really cool is if you search up a floor plan on Google, and you can copy from the floor plan, and that's really cool, and it helps a lot, and that's what I've been doing a lot lately as well, and that helped me get better at building. So you just go back and make sure to leave a little space, because if you put it all the way back here, the Sims are going to step onto nothing. And then you're not going to be able to put a wall there, because then they're just going to run into the wall. So always have like a little space right here. Like this, so you always know that you're not going to get into any trouble, because I've had to change my whole house because of it before. And then also see what like stairs you have to match with the floor, so then you don't have to change that either. So I think I'm just gonna use this floor. I think it's great. So yeah, that's great. Then what you're gonna do is you need to decide how big your house is gonna be. And I find like even if you want like a 1-bedroom house, or you want it to be really small, make it 2 stories, because it's a lot easier than having a really flat and spread out wide house. So that's what I think we're gonna make a 2-bedroom. Sorry about that. And yeah, so you need to decide where you want to have your living room and your kitchen, and if you want to have a dining room. I like having a dining room, but sometimes if you want your house to be just a little bit smaller to have it easier with the bills, you can do that. But anyway, I think I'm just gonna have like go over, go over here and just kind of make this little area about like this size. And as you can see, I was gonna make it just a box, but I added a little ridge because it just helps a lot to have like little dents and bumps throughout the house instead of just having flat walls. Makes it a lot more like a real house where you have chimneys and stuff where things have to go through and you can't just have a flat house. So even if it's just clean like this is still, it makes a big difference with your house. And yeah, so what I'm thinking with this house is we have an archway over here. So let's just put that in, and I like to add doors as I go along so that I don't get confused. So yeah, I hope everybody in my house is quiet because I have tried to film this video 1,000 times and it is not going well. So anyway, also I like to have short walls for beginners as well because it's just a lot easier to do like cabinets and stuff like that. So we're just going to do a simple arch and put in the flooring, and that is great. And that, I think that will be our downstairs, but you can add something later. And this is also a flat wall, which is kind of bad because you don't like flat walls, you don't know where to put windows. So what you can do is you can add a bathroom downstairs, just like one that's like really small beside the stairs. It just literally has a toilet and a sink. So then you don't have such a flat wall. It's out, as you can see. And then also, if you would like, you can put a laundry room, which I think is what I'm going to do with this as well. And you can put it on either side, but I think I'm going to put it on this side because I'm going to put the door there for the laundry room to have it like connected to the bathroom. And then also over here we have a flat wall, and what you can just do is you can put an indent in or an indent out, but I think I'm gonna put an indent in to kind of separate the living room and the kitchen just a little bit. Oops. Just like this. So as you can see, just a little bit of separation, but what I think is I'm going to pull this out a little to make a little more room in the kitchen, and then still pull this in a little bit more so it's just a little bit more closed off. What I also like to do is I like to put like a desk in the living room, so then you don't have to find a place where to put the desk later on. But also you might be wondering what to do with this little hallway area, since you already kind of built around it. Well, this is what you do. Just delete the wall over here, but put back the wall the way you want it. Like, for example, I might want to just have like a little place like this, where it's just kind of out like this, or you can put an arch, but I recommend just having like 2 columns because it just kind of makes it, number 1, less expensive, and number 2, it will make it just a lot more airy as well, and just less complicated, because with arches, you have to say, like, if you want to put a desk there, you can't, because the arch will interfere and it won't let you, unless you have remove objects on, but then the Sims might not be able to use it. So yeah, anyways, I think I'm gonna wrap up this video here. I will have part 2 and maybe even part 3. And yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn my post notifications on to get notified every time I post a new video. And yeah, I'm so excited to making a video again, and hopefully this will be posted soon. And I will be posting a lot more now. So yeah. Bye guys. See ya.